The VI Energy Office gave a grant to the Water and Power Authority of $2.5 million from the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act funds to implement a street light management system and replace almost 1,000 high-sodium street lights with LED lights. The first step in that project was recently completed with 90-some streetlights replaced on St. John. On March 15th, the Energy Office, along with WAPA officials, inspected the installation and discussed with reporters the benefits of the whole project.
Yeah, it reduces the energy consumption of the street lights by about a third based on the light that they replace.
Oh.
And then the other portion of the grant is a light energy management system, which allows them to control and monitor the light from the plant itself. So that, you know, sometimes you drive around, you see lights on during the day. This will now give them a warning at the plant that that light is on, and they can manually override it to turn it off.
Yeah, they do.
And then dispatch a crew to replace the photo sensor. And then at night, when the light doesn't come on, they also get a warning, and they can dispatch a crew to deal with that, as opposed to having the crew driving around trying to see what they're out or waiting for the customers to report it, and then they still have to come on and try and find it. So they save.
So it's more efficient.
And they don't use as much fuel going, running around trying to find lights that are out.
How many do you know how many territory wide there are?
The lights are going to be 972 lights territory wide.
So when did you start putting them in?
They started near the end of the year last year, Christmas time.
And are you, how far are you in the project?
That's, like I was saying, we get monthly updates. We got one was like a month ago, so that's why I was coming to find out from them how far they are today. This was mostly a monitoring visit to see, what their progress is, see how they're coming. They're trying
do they look different? Like, do they look like that?
Yeah, that's them. That's the difference. The flat bottom with all the little rolls of light in them.
And they're LED lights?
Those are LED lights, yes.
And are they programmed to go on at a certain time?
Well, again, they still, see on the top, they still have the same photo cells so that they go on and off the light, like the other lights, the lights they replace. But in between, I think you can see that these you have the little white thing on the top, then there's another gray. I think that's going to be the controller that monitors the light. That's what I came over here to get an update and break down what that system was going to be.
Oh.
That also saves on power as well, that we don't have lights that are fluctuating, going on and off. You see that all the time. They go on and off. And there's additional savings because normally the way we go about replacing street lights, somebody calls in, they have a problem, we may go out. Or we may send a patrol out at night to go just browse around and see what lights are on and what lights are off. So that's no longer there. With this new management system, when that light goes off, we know. If a light is malfunctioning, we can fix it. Additionally, you won't see any lights that are on during the day. Lights are just on for no reason.
Day burners, so you'll be able to detect which ones are day burners. You'll be able to send crews out to maintain or fix these lights. That would save us, some energy consumption also. Another good thing is that the maintenance of the street lights. So we'll be able to create like a maintenance plan. Because we know how long these lights have been installed, the hours that they've been on. So we know, okay, this one is coming close to its end of life. Let's change it up.
And it started here again.
And it started here. It's installed. You can possibly, if you look on top of the street light, for instance, you see that there's 2 layers of devices.
Folding thing on the top.
Yeah, but there's 2 of them. Yeah, there's a photo cell and then a controller that's on top. So there's 2 things. One thing, but the LEDs last, a considerable amount of time longer than our standard bulb. So that's what this is. Some additional savings that'll be. That you'll see, that the authority will realize by switching to the LEDs. I forgot to mention that. But one thing too with the street light control system, we're going back to lifetime too, the fact that lights don't cycle, the fact that they're not going on and off, there'll be savings there because the time, their lifespan will be extended because they're not, on when they're not supposed to be, not, cycling. So those are where the savings are going to take place.